youth setup at Barcelona, working in the academy for 10 years there.
Yeah, and you can sort of see a little bit of the Spanish start when they tried to pass it. Obviously the players are not as good, but he's trying to work on them to try and keep possession and pass the ball well.
Hamid the target, taken down by Jacobs. Back to Edouard Mendy. Ismail Assar looks to win the race here, and a brilliant recovery challenge. Abdelkarim Hassan.
That's where they're dangerous, getting in behind, using the pace of the players. Wide Sarr there, hitting in between centre back Hassan and the wing back. That's where the space is.
Corner was claimed. It looked there like it should have been a goal kick, perhaps. See if that's an issue for Qatar here. Koulibaly well forward, Diallo as well. Jeju and Dia trying to break free. There's the header, it's in! Fala Jeju, their top scorer in qualifying, does it at the finals. The perfect second half start for Senegal.
What a header that was, by the way. What an absolutely unbelievable header in terms of his movement. The goalkeeper couldn't really do that much about that. Barsham just had to watch it go by. Jeju, massive smile on his face. He knows the quality of that header. It's a good ball in, but he gets in front, and that feels good. That sort of header as an attacker, you get in front of your defender, get the right amount of pace. Goalkeeper, seen it late. Terrific.
Well, there was a debate about whether it should have been a corner or a goal kick, but you can't debate the quality of the header. A stunning, glancing attempt on goal by Fala Jeju. Now plying his trade in Turkey with Alanyaspor.
That's the worst start possible for Qatar at the start of this second half. Players still need to stand up, they still need to play. Cannot give in this game. A lot of pride out there.
Just absolutely ideal, isn't it, when you're ahead in a game, you come out for the start of the second half and you instantly increase your advantage.
Yeah, I think Senegal knew that Qatar would get a little bit of positivity by the first half display, but that really sort of makes them think that maybe there's not a way back.
Famara Jeju had the fewest touches of all the players involved in the first half, including both goalkeepers. He only touched the ball 7 times. And one telling touch in the second half has possibly put the game out of Qatar's reach. Time will tell.
Next goal's important. Next goal, if Qatar can get in, get a bit of momentum, Senegal do. Game over.
Afif's ball in. They're lining up to take charge. And had it nestled in the net, it may well have been ruled out anyway. Indeed, the flag is raised.
It's a warning for Senegal, though. It's a warning that get a good ball in. And Afif, they have got the players who can attack and set pieces.
They just have to keep believing. Do the hosts keep trying to play their football? the scorer of the second goal. Jeju. Pedro Miguel. Ismail Mohamed. Was he fouled? The answer is yes, and a yellow card indeed is flashed towards Ismail Jacobs. He's pleading his innocence. Against Mohamed.
See Afifi's dropping, number 11 for Qatar, dropping deeper and deeper because he wants to get involved, and the more he does that, the more that Ali is isolated. That's the yellow card. Again, the referee's got that right.
Diallo. Jacobs leaves it for Diatta. On for Jeju. Pukki. Budiaf. Forward by Pedro Miguel. Just Sergei. Diatta. Loose pass. Al-Muesali happy to accept the gift. Now room for Al-Haydous. Mohamed. Jacobs came across, having just been booked. He has to be a little careful going forwards.
He's just making the point to the referee, but this referee stays quite chill. It's a great little cutback from Mohamed. Jacobs definitely fell for that, just got a little bit of a knock. I'm not sure that that's another yellow card, but he won't be able to do anything else in this game.
Well, he came on in the first group game, and that was his competitive international debut. Just a fourth cap tonight for the man from Monaco in Ligue 1 in France. Position of promise for Qatar. In from Afif. It's loose. Bodies in the way from Senegal's point of view. Prevent a real problem. Marsham just had to quicken the steps somewhat. Just 3 minutes for that. Jeju headed to make a real difference to Senegal in this second half. They haven't actually kept a clean sheet in 8 World Cup matches. The last time they did was 2002 when they beat France.
Qatar were just getting in each other's way. I don't think Senegal did any defending there. I think Hassan had a shot. Ali got in the way and then it was cleared, but there's 2 or 3 good players in this Qatar team, and then the rest have really got to work hard to get up to that standard.
It's funny what a difference 2 years can make, because 2 years ago today, Famara Jeju was substituted off in Bristol City's 0-0 draw with Watford in the second tier in England. He only scored once all season. 2 years on, he's scored once, but at the World Cup.
What a goal it was as well. Flying header.
Here's Gay with with a touch for Jacobs. Towards Dia and Jeju, and then Sa tries to take it on. Afif. Qatar with numbers in their favour for a moment, but the pass wasn't quite true to Hassan Al-Haydos.
And needed more on it from Afif. One of the worst passes made in the game. He's the one they need to get on the ball.
Header picked up by Dia. Diallo cross for Mendy. Sabali, Gay, and now Diatta. Moves it on. Koulibaly gets involved. All in to find Jeju. Just sort of hovers with intent, doesn't he, Famara Jeju?
Yeah, well, they got two up front, Senegal, at times when the ball's played into the box, and it's about getting in front of defenders. Three centre-backs in there. They seem pretty comfortable, though, Senegal. They would ideally like a third goal.
Yes, the next goal simply has to be Qatar's, really, to give them a platform for this game and for the group.
How hard Diatta has worked in this game. They're really high up the pitch. Drops it back for Pedro Miguel. Senegal squeezing Qatar back. Eventually trying to whip the ball away. Jeju juggled neatly. Afif. Room here for them to work with. Koulibaly away. That's an effort from distance, which had plenty behind it. And there were plenty inside the ground who thought that was in. Yeah, Hassan again getting himself into that space from centre-back, and that is really not far away. Had Mendy scrambling across. Might have been some goal. That nestled in the back of the net.
Edouard Mendy there just calling for a bit more protection from those in front of him. Jeju shaped as if he was about to launch one, then decided against it. And still, there was contact, but there was no claim. Yeah. Back it goes for Qatar.
Yeah, the onus is out to take the game, try and get a goal back. Senegal just need to concentration, keep the defensive shape.
Afif, Ali, waved away by Adwami, and it had to be.
See some patient build-up from Qatar, getting a good position. Ali, but didn't really have time, not much back lift on that shot, so really Mendy, but he had to stretch.
Corner in from Afif. No surprise.
He was going for goal then, David Afif, because he'd seen the gap. There's no player on Mendy's post.
Back to Ahmed. It could still fall in Qatar's favour. Pedro Miguel with the power, but not the accuracy. And the flag eventually goes up.
Well, Ali did really well to just guide the ball back to Miguel, and then completely fluffed his lines in front of goal. That's the effort. There was a little bit closer from Ali. I think that's probably a warning sign for Senegal. They just need to up the tempo a little bit, get control back of this game.
The change is being made. Pathé Ciss will come on to replace Crépin Diatta. Diatta, who missed the Africa Cup of Nations success due to a cruciate knee ligament injury. Pathé Ciss will come on and play in a more defensive role in that midfield area.
That's just allowed Senegal to change formation back to a 4-3-3. Get their bodies back centrally and try and stop any sort of progression. Don't give any encouragement to Qatar that they maybe get back in this game.
Ciss straight into the action, not holding back. It's not his way. Sabali and Sarr. Sabali again, Sarr again. Idrissa Gueye was in the middle waiting. Here is Ciss once again. Who is a player you would describe as combative, it's fair to say. Afif after this one. Ali in the middle, Boudiaf trying to get forward. Al-Haidou's beaten to it. Down goes Jeju. It's a throw, and no more than that. To tease one into the middle, just a little too high for Ali. Four still wait, and there's one of them, and what a save! A world-class stop to prevent the Qatar comeback from beginning.
The Qatar fans cannot believe it. Mendy has not really had to do that much, but that was a world-class stop from a world-class goalkeeper. Just when he his team needed him.
In comes the corner. Once again they rise. Back in from Pedro Miguel. Ali was hovering. It was dealt with by Koulibaly.
A bit more sustained pressure again from Qatar. Really trying their best to score a goal in this game, and what a save that is from Mendy. Saw it quite late.
So many thought that was Qatar's first World Cup goal. Afif beaten to it, and it comes to Mohamed. Some lovely crosses coming into that Senegal penalty area in the last few minutes.
Yeah, I think more of a lull from Senegal, but at the same time as Qatar just stepping it up, sensing that they could get a goal in this game.
Ahmed. Pedro Miguel will do his level best. He's not best pleased with the pass he was given. We're going to see a change here for Qatar as we see what was very nearly a goal from Mohamed.
It gets better every time you see that save.
Karim Boudiaf replaced by Abdulaziz Hatem. Boudiaf, one of a few centurions in the Qatar setup. Cap number 117 for him today. Now Mendy found a bit of room, just couldn't find the target.
Qatar just need to make sure they keep it tight at the back whilst ever they sense that they could get a goal back in this game. They have to have one eye on the what ifs. What if we do lose it? Senegal have the players to hurt us.
Minutes to play. 20 minutes for Qatar to come up with something special. Otherwise their World Cup participation would be hanging by the smallest of threads, really.
Yeah, you have to say that they're unlucky to be 2-0 down. They've had the chances to score goals. They'll look back at various points in this game if they don't get back into it.
Mohamed. Oh, the flick by Ahmed, who thought someone was behind him. There have been a few occasions today when perhaps communication has not quite been what it might have been.
Yeah, that was a good situation as well for Qatar. They're getting the ball into the box well, but again, it's just that quality of thinking, quality of decision making.
Jacobs back to Diallo. Koulibaly on to Sabali. Dia. Sabali again. Mendy for Jacobs, who can't stretch out quite enough. The equation, by the way, is that Qatar would be out of the World Cup if the Netherlands don't lose against Ecuador in the next game in the group. They'd become the first hosts to go out on match day 2. South Africa in 2010 incidentally went out in the final round of group matches. So it is a big 20 minutes or so. Down goes Ahmed for a free kick.
I think they've probably had the better of the second half in terms of possession, getting themselves in front of goal, Qatar, but the most important thing is they haven't put that ball in the back of the net. Senegal give themselves that cushion at the start. They are obviously a little bit worried they're making the changes.
The changes here are going to see the introduction of Bamba Dieng and Iliman Ndiaye. Although I think Aliou Cisse has said, I don't want to do it now because we've just conceded a free kick, so hold fire on those. In from Afif. And in they go. And that could quite easily have gone anywhere. It was Boulem Khouki who was closest to it.
Tell you what, they've actually been unlucky, Qatar. You know, they've got in good areas, and somebody's got in the way. I think it did hit Khouki on the way out. It wasn't a corner, was it?
Over comes another corner. Bump in the air. And a free kick is given the way of Senegal. We're going to see Mohamed Muntari for Qatar. It's Pedro Miguel just a little late on the scene. Senegalese changes will come first. Hassan Al-Haidous knows it is he who is being replaced. Mohamed Muntari comes on in his place. It's the end for Jeju. For Ismaila Sarr as well. Through to Barsham. That second Senegal goal, which has made all the difference, was a goal scored by Jeju, made by Jacobs, the two players who came in for them from the start today, the two changes made by Aliou Cisse. After this one with Pedro Miguel. Pedro Miguel felt he was fouled initially and then was quite happy to accept the contact the second time.
Cisse has actually managed this situation well, bringing his substitutes on. Just stopped the rhythm that Qatar had built up, a little bit of momentum. He was wanting to just shift that. They were on top in the game.
He leaves his players in no doubt about their roles. The side is built on discipline, defensive solidity and intensity as well. And he says, this is how I work. I let the ones who don't accept the rules leave. Back to Hassan. Room here for Abdulaziz Hatem, who has assumed the captain responsibilities from Al-Haidous. Played over 100 caps himself, cap number 109 today for Qatar's number 6. Free kick and another double change for Senegal this time. Ismail Jacobs will leave the field. Nampalys Mendy as well. Pape Matar Sarr and Pape Abdou Cissé are the two players to come on for the final 13 minutes, plus whatever is added on. Makes sense with perhaps some aerial threats to deal with to bring Cissé on, or 6'6" of him.
Yeah, the danger for Qatar is that this game is just going to completely fizzle out. All these changes, not being able to get going the last few minutes.
Breaking ball, looking for Mohamed. He's got it under his spell. Has options in the middle. That's brilliant! Mohamed Muntari! A landmark moment for Qatar as they celebrate their first ever World Cup finals goal. And the Al Tumama Stadium loved that from a man who's only just come on.
Absolutely brilliant. This place has absolutely erupted. It's a great cross. Muntari had a similar chance at the end of the game, first group game against Ecuador. That's a terrific header that was, attacking it. We thought that the game was just moving away from Qatar, but now so interested to see what happens now. Got the bit between the teeth, Qatar.
Just when it seemed like Senegal were managing to strangle the life out of the game, Qatar make it a contest. Well, that's not an ideal way to keep the pressure on.
Again, decision making and quality. You know, they got themselves in a good position, Qatar. Basham saying, come on, needs to come back to me.
The corner from Sarr. Tried to take the low road. Whether it was totally what he intended to do or not, it caught Qatar a little unawares. Goalkeeper lost it, but Qatar rallied to clear. Njai with the burst of pace, with the control, and ultimately Senegal with a free kick.
Well, Cissé's used his subs to just try and buy some time and disrupt Qatar, but then they immediately got that goal, and he's just hoping that his team, Senegal, will get into some sort of rhythm.
Everybody back here for the hosts. On the free kick, and plenty looking to profit from it, but it dribbles harmlessly away from Qatar's point of view. That goal from Mohamed Muntari, scored 4 minutes and 1 second after he came on. Mohamed is after this, but so is Mendy, who knew where the lines were and he had to be careful.
He looked back at the penalty that Qatar should have had in the first half, the fantastic world-class save from Mendy, and they're considering themselves unlucky that they're still behind in this game, Qatar.
Cissé. Pedro Miguel fighting for it. Two more changes for Qatar. Pedro Miguel is replaced, as is Homam Ahmed. Tariq Salman, one of those to come on, who actually played at the Under-20 World Cup in New Zealand and lost 2-1 to Senegal. History currently is repeating somewhat at a higher level. But there's time for that to change. Forward by Mohamed, but straight to Sabali, who will happily stretch his legs. And Jai, full of running, having only just recently been introduced. And here he goes again. Two to look for. And that might well do it for Senegal. Bamba Dieng. Right place, right time. And Qatar now may well be staring defeat firmly in the face.
That was always the risk. Qatar throwing themselves forward, wanting to get that equaliser. Senegal have made the changes and still have the quality on the pitch to move the game even further away. Getting bodies in behind. It's a terrific cross and a great first-time finish from Dieng. Obviously, Qatar, they have to commit players forward. They have to push up the pitch, and whilst doing so, that's always the risk.
Knows how big a goal that could be in a negative sense for the hosts. Only a second international goal for Bamba Dieng, one that he'll remember for a fair while. Just that glimmer of hope that was being held on to by the locals here just seems to have got away.
I have to say that Senegal's 3 goals be really clinical, something that they were lacking in their first group game. Qatar will still look at this and think, how on earth did we not score more than 1 goal?
Senegal have scored 3 times for only the second occasion at the World Cup. The other time being a 3-3 draw against Uruguay back in 2002. Aliou Cissé would be fuming if this game ended 3-3 now. Five minutes plus whatever is added to play.
Put a lot into this second half to try to get themselves back in the game, and they just look like that third goal that's it for them.
teammate ahead of him, so he had to go alone. And Pate Sis picks up a yellow card. He's used to trouble from referees. A couple of seasons ago, in 30 appearances for his club, he was sent off 4 times and shown 14 yellow cards. So a yellow card on this occasion won't worry him too much.
That's a terrific run from Mohamed in the first place. He's done that a few times in this game, and that's an agricultural way of stopping the run.
Here with hope and expectation, perhaps both sets of fans, that is. Looks like those from Senegal will leave happy, but Hassan's whipped one, and had it been on target, it would have been incredibly difficult for Mendy to stop.
Tell you what, Hassan has got into some great positions and shots both feet, whether it's right or left, and he's been really unlucky not to get a goal today. Bearing in mind we're talking about the left centre-back for Qatar.
Remember, as it stands, Qatar would be unable to qualify for the knockout stages if the Netherlands avoid defeat against Ecuador a little later in this group.
I think the important thing about today's game, Qatar, is that there was a response from the first group game where they had a little bit of stage fright. The opening game, 10-year lead up into this World Cup. They've had a response, they've been unlucky not to get more goals, and they've made this a real contest against Senegal. Senegal have definitely known that being in a game, and I think that's so important for the host country.
Cleared away by Cisse. Down neatly. Well stopped in the end by Fouki. Hassan. It's a run which created a space for Afif, and in goes the ball towards Montari. Down goes Bamba Dieng. Senegal carry on without him. Ndiaye. Two to look for. Idrissa was one of them, and it was just poked out of his path. Yellow card is being shown here to Asim Madibo. 6 minutes additional time as a minimum, remember. Senegal now doing everything just to calm things down and slow things down.
They just need to be professional, see this game out. They've done enough so far. They'll be pretty pleased with the performance.
Montari to Hassan. Long from Afif, mopped up easily by Koulibaly. Ndiaye, Sabali. Cisse. Back from Diallo. In towards Gay. Sarr. Diallo once again. Patesis. Nice touch. Sabali's ball in. Barsham made sure. Got decent distance on his clearance. Mohamed struggling, I think. Just grimacing and gritting the teeth.
A lot of these Qatar players have just run themselves into the ground trying to get a result today. Should be proud of the effort that they've put in. Just not quite good enough.
On it goes to Mohamed Wad. Atari the target. Mohamed does well to find enough in the tank to rekindle the attack. And it goes again. Really good clearance on the stretch. It had to be for Senegal there. Sis on to Gay. Dia. Gay perhaps a little casual. Ali, lovely drop of the shoulder. They could be in business here. He decided to go alone.
It's a great little movement that, to just allow the ball to run across him, but he just didn't have the end product as well. Just taking care over that last shot.
There are some out there who have run and run and run and have no more. They have given everything. For Koulibaly. Ndiaye. Now Bamba Dieng. The ball ushered out of play at the last by Boulem Pouchi. To be the Lions of Teranga's day. Senegal just looking to make sure, either by adding to the tally or just keeping the ball where it is. For Senegal at World Cup 2022. But Qatar's dreams of glory in their own tournament are all but over. Aliou Cisse's Lions of Teranga are up and running, but they had to put in a shift to get the points. There were talking points and
የአፍሪካ ዋንጫ ሻምፒዮኗ የወቅቱ ሻምፒዮኗ ሴኔጋል ኳታርን 3-1 በሆነ ውጤት በማሸነፍ የመጨረሻው ኢኳዶር ከሴኔጋል ጋር የሚያደርጉት ጨዋታ የምድቡ ወሳኝ ጨዋታ እንዲሆን አድርገዋል። በአፍሪካን ወክለው ከሚሳተፉ 5 ሀገራት መካከል ሴኔጋል የመጀመሪያ ድል አስመዝጋቢ ሀገር ሆናለች። የኳታርን ግብ ያስቆጠረው መሐመድ ሙንታሪ ደግሞ በኳታር ታሪክ በዓለም ዋንጫ የመጀመሪያ ግብ ያስቆጠረ ተጫዋች የሆነበትን ውጤት አስመዝግቧል። የመጀመሪያ ጨዋታ ሲመራ የነበረው ሴኔጋል በሁለተኛም ግቦችን አስቆጥሮ ጨዋታውን ሴኔጋል 3-1 በሆነ ውጤት አሸንፏል። ሴኔጋል 3 ኳታር 1.
Triple D on the score sheet in Group A. Senegal have 3 points and Qatar left despondent, deflated and potentially departing their own World Cup. 2 defeats in 2 for them.